This is the Boeing 737 MAX 8.
She's a brick, she's a brick.
Its first flight was on May 22, 2017, after being announced in 2013. But fast forward to just last year, Lion Air Flight 610 crashed in the Java Sea, killing 189 people, and Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed in Bishoftu, Ethiopia, killing 157 passengers. Both incidents involved the same model plane. So what caused the issue? Let's start off with the competition between airplane manufacturers Boeing and Airbus. We can trace the Boeing 737 MAX incident from the competition between both manufacturers, Boeing and Airbus. When one company makes a revolutionary airplane design, the other rushes to come up with their own. If they aren't fast enough to compete, airliners will buy the other plane, and this was about to happen when Airbus released their new A320neo. This plane was 15% more fuel efficient than the previous iteration, the A320, which was huge in terms of money that airliners could save on gas money. In doing so, they added a slightly larger engine, but overall things are pretty much the same. So here comes your boy Boeing. They decided to make the switch also by increasing the engine size, but the problem was that their plane was much lower to the ground than the A320, so there wasn't enough room. To compensate, Boeing moved up the engines on the plane, so they could make it slightly larger. The only problem was that during takeoff, or whenever the plane was in full thrust, the nose tended to face too far upwards, causing a stall. To fix this, Boeing implemented a software called MCAS, which would stabilize the plane. But of course, your boy Boeing, being an arrogant teenager, told their pilots that, yeah, it's pretty much the same, and offered little additional training that didn't even mention the MCAS software. Skip to 9 months ago, the Lion Air Flight 610 in Indonesia took off. Suddenly, the nose of the plane staggered downwards. The pilots tried to fight back the abrupt movement of the plane, but it later crashed in the Java Sea, about 50 minutes after takeoff. The most likely reason was a malfunction with the MCAS sensors. Just a couple days ago, Boeing CEO Dennis Muilenburg answered questions at the company's shareholder meeting. The most interesting of the points that he makes is that he believes the MCAS system is flawless, and that it was primarily the pilot's fault that the planes crashed.
Why did you put an MCAS system in place in the planes without notifying the airlines or the pilots?
Understand that these airplanes are flown in the hands of pilots, and in some cases our system safety analysis includes not only the engineering design, but also the actions that pilots would take as part of a failure scenario.
A fix that could be made to the 737 MAX 8 is to engineer it in a way that doesn't require software to keep it in the air. After all the regular 737s never had any software involved.